Hi guys, my name's Zander Hodgson and welcome to my YouTube channel. This has been a while since I've made a YouTube video. We've been traveling all over the world and our camera broke while we were in Morocco and we didn't manage to get it fixed until pretty much the end of our trip in London. But now, hopefully back on track, I wanted to do a festive video where we can make cookies and treats for like parties, because I know Christmas is coming up and you're gonna have people around and you want to make something cute and Christmassy. So I have two recipes that we're gonna try: chocolate Rice Krispie Christmas puddings and melted snowman cookies. And they're meant to be really simple, really easy to be able to prepare at home. This is my first time ever making them, so please don't judge. Hopefully it's not gonna be a disaster. So let's try it out. So we're gonna start by making the Rice Krispie chocolate puddings. Obviously you're gonna need Rice Krispies, you're gonna need chocolate, you're gonna need icing sugar for the top of them, and you're gonna need little marshmallows so that you can melt them. Also, some butter. But what I don't have is a weighing scale, so I'm just gonna guess. I'm not great at maths, but whatever. This is 198 grams of butter, and it's calling for 50 grams of butter for the recipe. I'm gonna do about a quarter of this butter. So I'll cut it in half, and then cut one of these halves in half as well. Ooh. And then we're gonna put this into our saucepan, and then we're gonna put the marshmallows in with the butter. We need 180 grams of these. This is gonna be fun to see how it turns out. We're gonna mix them around until they all melt. Last year me and Troy had my family over with my sister and all of her babies, and this year me and Troy are traveling to England, so we'll be spending Christmas with them. Hopefully if these recipes go well, then we can make them all together. Now you can see that it's all melted. I feel like my mum right now, she never follows recipes like really specifically. She never like measures her ingredients, she just chucks stuff in. It used to drive my family crazy because they'd always ask her, oh, how did you make this? How did you make that? And she's like, oh, I just chuck this in, chuck that in. And they're like, but what's the measurements? So my marshmallows are all melted now with the butter, as you can see. And now I'm gonna add some Rice Krispies, take them off the heat. This is a 300 gram bag of Rice Krispies and we need about 100 grams of it. So I'm just gonna literally kind of imagine that that's the line to where I need to pour. So we're gonna mix the marshmallows and the Rice Krispies all together now. You can hear them popping as we speak. And then we're gonna add some melted chocolate to this. So now we're gonna melt up 200 grams of Dairy Milk Cadbury's chocolate. Now our chocolate is all melted and smells so yummy. Oh my gosh, makes me wanna lick the spoon already. We are gonna combine it with our Rice Krispies and everything else. Be careful because this bowl can get very hot. So now we're gonna mix all of this together and make all these Rice Krispies nice and chocolatey. So even if it doesn't all go together, it still tastes good. This is gonna be the more messy part. We're gonna make these into little balls with our hands and then place them onto this baking tray which I prepared earlier, and then we'll put them in the fridge just to kind of get hard. I'm actually quite impressed, that one looks quite good. This is so messy, so if you don't like getting messy, this is not the job for you. This would be so much fun with kids. I can imagine my niece and nephews loving this. It's so much fun cooking without such a rigid recipe. I read in a book somewhere that cooking without a recipe is like cooking from the soul. Look at these little chocolate puddings. Well, they don't look like Christmas puddings at the moment, but after we decorate them, they will. I'm gonna put them in the fridge now for 10 minutes just to let them set and like get all hard, and then we'll decorate them. So I just got the Christmas pudding Rice Krispies out of the fridge and they're nice and hard now, they've set. We're gonna make them look like lovely Christmas puddings with white drizzle on the top and maybe some cherries and some holly. I'm gonna drizzle the icing on the top and kind of let it be all messy and come down because that's the way that the icing looks on a Christmas pie. I saw a recipe where someone used white chocolate melted and then drizzled it all over the top of these, and that looked really, really yummy. but I'm just using these white icings because it's just so much easier. I'm just finishing off icing all of these. As you can tell, it's kind of messy. I just did some kind of crisscrosses so then you create the drips down the sides. But it's just gonna fall how it falls as well. And you can always add more drips to it afterwards. So now I'm gonna use the smaller icings. I'm gonna use the red and the green. I'm creating some cherries with the red. I'm gonna do some holly decorating with the green. And I'm just gonna wing it. Hopefully it works. Does that look like a holly leaf? Well, it looks Christmassy because it has the red and the green. They look so yummy, I can't wait to try them. I wonder if everyone's going to enjoy them or if they're going to make them sick. Because obviously they are full of sugar, but who doesn't love sugar? It was a lot more simple than I thought to actually make these. I thought that it was going to be a lot harder to combine all of the mixtures and everything, but they turned out really good. And I was only guesstimating the ingredients as well. I guess we will see with the taste test if it actually worked. So now we're gonna make the melted snowman cookies. And these Troy made earlier. You can just get them from some supermarket if you want, or you can make them yourself. These are sugar cookies, and we're just gonna be decorating them. It's really simple. This is just Betty Crocker's white icing. This is gonna be our snowman base, which has melted. This is gonna be our snowman head. So I'm gonna make some eyes for the snowman with this, and then I'm gonna do a sad mouth because he's all melted. And then we have to add his nose with some red icing, obviously the carrot. Since I have some leftover little marshmallows from the ones that we melted, I'm going to use these as his arms. These are his buttons. So this is my first attempt, and what I've learned so far is it's probably better if you put the white icing on first, then you put your marshmallow head on, let that get a bit hard, and then put your icing in, because as you put your icing in, it gets a little bit drizzly and whatever. Oh my god, they look so good! Their expressions. I bought this for Christmas time last year, never even used it with my niece and nephews. So we're getting to use some red icing sugar now. So here we have our lovely snowman family. The fun thing about making these was that literally you don't really have to make them. You can just buy all of the little decoration pieces and just sit down and have fun with your family or with friends while you're making them. That's what's really cool about these, and they don't take that much time and they're just fun to chat and like make up different characters. Hi guys, now we're ready for our Christmas party. We're going to be watching a film on the projector. As you can see, we have our lovely treats that I created just before, and then we've set up some little nibbles. And I'm going to take you through the house just to show you how we ended up decorating it a little bit more Christmassy and cozy. We just ended up putting up our Christmas decorations that we were meant to hang on our tree, but because we aren't going to be here, we ended up just hanging them around. And then I'm going to take you through into the living room, which we decorated. These are all cushions that we got when we were traveling from Morocco and Turkey. We've created cozy little spaces for people to sit down and have like interesting conversations before we watch our film. We've got our stockings here, we've got like some fairy lights around and some pine candles just to create the mood, get all the senses going. And then if you come through here, we have Home Alone on while people are going to be chilling and walking in and out. And we're probably going to end up watching a Christmas film like Edward Scissorhands and all cozy up here in the bed.
All the stockings you will find hanging in a row. Mine will be the shortest one. You'll be sure to know.
We're just waiting for everyone to get here. I can't wait to see everyone's faces. All my friends are like family here because I don't have actual family here in LA. So they're very special to me and I can't wait to do something special for them. Everything wasn't done on like a crazy budget, so that was also great. We just used the same decorations that we used last year. I'm gonna get them to give me a verdict on all the sweets that we made and I'll let you know what they say.
Johnny wants a pair of skates. Susie wants a sled. Nellie wants a story.
That's white chocolate, right?
That's pretty damn good.
I told you.
Mine
Oh, why did you pick that one?
for the crazy hair.
It's really good.
George is calling.
Yay! Thank you guys for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video and if you'd like to see more. Let me know if you try any of these recipes or if you've tried a variation of it and what you put in yours and how they went, if they turned out disastrous. Happy holidays and I hope that you guys have a good Christmas.